Witness. Oh wait, no, never mind. We already read these lines, so we can just press.
Yeah. I think 4 is the one we press.
Yeah, we don't need this one.
That's not important.
Not important.
Bully my sister. That's fun. We don't really need anything on this.
No.
I don't think so.
This might be important.
I think. Well, if she hasn't seen her in so long, how did she instantly recognize her?
It's still her sister. It's not like she's been dead that long.
I mean,
It was only a year.
Yeah.
at the same time, it's been a whole year, and it's from a different person, and she wasn't freaked out about someone walking in.
Oh, you know what? She is in a different outfit, so that would be part of it.
Mm-hmm. You were happy in a sad way.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with a surprise at seeing a dead loved one again?
I think most people
Alive
would.
among the living?
I think most people would be surprised, but I think people would still probably be pretty happy, depending on the relative.
Like, maybe if I was, like, you know, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult, or, like, know about the crane channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized it was her sister.
Yeah, Phoenix, I think you went slightly down the wrong road of questioning here.
Yeah, like, what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning?
No,
Nah.
keep going.
No, we always go further.
I don't think this...
Always.
Has the pressing further ever been...
Yes, it actually does.
It does, it just hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
It may not happen. It may not even happen in this game. It may be like the next game.
No, I think it happened earlier in this game, but we just
It might have.
avoided it.
Or I may just be forgetting it.
I don't know.
Been a while. So, you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Like, there was any reason for me to, like, think anything was, like,
Okay.
strange.
Now's where the line of questioning for Phoenix is coming.
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase, objection? Could you try using that once in a while?
That's fair.
Well, that's what Mr. Clock's for. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really important? Yes.
I think it is.
I think it is. It is very important. I
I'll-
haven't quite figured out what it is yet.
God,
I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
He's very good at that. He's very good at that.
I love Phoenix.
You-
Dear God.
He'd be great at Among Us.
All right, Mr. Wright, Miss Briney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like, totally cool with that. I think we immediately pressed that one.
Yeah, 'cause-
We definitely need to press that one. Why was her costume normal? So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance.
We press, and then we have stuff we can show for this.
Yeah. Yeah, like, nothing was, like, weird.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, she's talking to herself.
Oh, yeah, we did. Like, there was nothing to mention about, like, oh, I don't know, the fact that the costume had blood on it.
A lot of blood, too.
That's impossible.
Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on?
So, we are presenting the outfit. Oh, wait a
Alright.
minute, the outfit? The photo? One or two?
Either one probably. Sometimes you could do either one.
No, because I
Either
mean,
well, I mean, we have the photo or the costume.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, there's a lot of blood on the
So
costume.
we have the
yeah,
costume, and we have. Is it this photo? Not this one. The
probably
next
the
one.
other one.
Which has her sister in it.
Yeah.
That
So
might
we
actually
can
be
do-
more
I think we
relevant.
can do either one of them because both of them.
Let's.
have
I
blood.
feel like this one's just in case, because if there is one answer, this one works because we have the picture of her sister in it.
Yeah.
There it is. That
You know-
was That was a very well spun lie, Miss Amy.
Hmm? What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
Hey, that's my line.
You stole my line. Stealing my lines now, are we?
What can I say? They're good.
I do like that Mia is a little petty.
Now, on a side note, can we just talk about how Mia would totally let Maya go to jail if Phoenix couldn't figure it out himself?
Oh yeah, she would just let her go.
She let them take her. She is not a good sister.
I think it's also part because, like, well, if she's dead, then she can't really be.
She's literally here.
Yes, but like, I don't know. It's weird. It's definitely weird legality-wise. Like,
No, it's not even weird legality-wise because they just recognized it in court.
I mean, fair enough, but like, it's not really her all. It's weird.
Read your damn line.
Anyways, Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and why?
But I don't really think you thought that at all. Take a look at this picture.
Okay, yeah, we definitely need the picture.
Well, it might just bring up the costume later on also, so it could have been either evidence.
No, but wait, see, it has her sister in the picture.
Yeah,
so.
I know what you're saying, but like, just like, whatever. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think even you would be surprised if someone like this appeared before you.
Let's pray.
Karma, there's no reason you couldn't have thought of that.
No, I think she's just like, God, I was hoping he was stupid because he's been stupid this entire time.
Yeah, why would you ever bank on your opponent being an idiot?
How is he failing upwards?
I mean, that's kind of what a lot of things are solved by deadlock, is by hoping your opponent's stupid. Including video games.
Yes, but that also implies that you know you're flawed in this instance.
Yeah.
Continue.
Just with that.
Why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony?
Oh, she
If
was
you-
always covered in blood.
Yeah.
The natural state of being.
Yeah,
If
no,
you-
she always came home, talking about,
I'm
how
sorry,
long
you
she
wanted-
worked.
I'm sorry, you wanted me to believe that she was a vampire now.
She did work at a hospital. It made sense she'd be covered in blood.
I mean, Deadlock, let's talk here for a second. We have already confirmed that both ghosts, the soul, the human soul, and possession are entirely inside of the norms of this universe. And you're gonna say, no, vampires are stretching it?
He has a fair argument.
But at the same time, vampires are quite different from that.
They have yet to be proven in this world, so as of now...
They've yet to be disproven also.
That's not how anything works.
Well, apparently it does in this case, because apparently if you're not innocent, someone else has to be guilty.
I still say that's bullshit.
So...
On top of that, technically, that is how it works, because in order someone makes a statement, someone else has to disprove the statement. That's how it works.
Okay, let's get back on track. If you really were testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Down, girl,
Is it really
down.
The werewolf.
Order, Miss Miney. What is the meaning of this? Miss Miney? I'm thinking, don't you fucking interrupt me.
Oh no, she's a toxic e-girl.
What are you stammering about, Your Honor? Wait.
That witness, her personality did a 180 there, completely. It was pretty sick, but it wasn't a 360
People do
kickflip.
that when they get on the stand, though, and get caught in their own lies.
Don't interrupt me in the middle of my jokes. Hate that.
I'll kill you. First of all, calm yourself down, witness. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with your testimony before you decide to go Dr. Disrespect mode again. If you please.
Judge still looks shaken up. Well, I hope he's going to be.
After the murder, part 2.
Like, the side room was kind of dark, you know?
No, it was broad daylight.
So, like, the costume is, like, purple bright, and the blood totally blended in.
It doesn't.
It
And I,
absolutely
like,
doesn't.
persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Yes, now I see. This is confusing as hell. And you've given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood, even though she would have noticed the blood taking her back to
How?
the
Yeah,
channeling.
like that's not even an argument. Do you see how much it stands out here?
Yeah, like. Also, this was the middle of the day in broad daylight.
Yeah.
The
This
only
isn't like.
the
It
only
even
argument
wasn't with like a. Ah.
I say the only argument that can be made is if the light was coming from behind her, so her front was shaded. That's the only argument that could be made.
Even then,
And they
that's
didn't make it.
It falls
at
apart immediately
best.
within seconds as she says, I'm taking her back to the channeling room.
And even worse, it falls apart faster because of
You're saying?
Oh, because Pearls was there.
yeah, one, Pearls was there, and two, um it's broad. When we went in there, it was broad daylight, and we went in there not 30 minutes later.
Again, this is all suspicious.
Really, is it?
Just a little.
I guess not.
All right, I guess not.
The judge is not very suspicious.
Very well. You may question the witness.
I do like when the judge actually takes Phoenix seriously. The moments are far and few between, but when he does, I like it. Do we have any evidence to?
I don't think we present here.
Well, I just want to see if we have anything. Well, that obviously not that.
No, because all the pictures are of the other rooms.
To tell us when the time of death was.
I mean, timing.
To be honest, I don't think this is the part where or this one at least, is the thing we press on.
I still want to press it because it would. I
Well,
call
I'm
bullshit on it
thinking-
being dark.
I'm thinking we press on the statement that's like, I persuaded my sister, it wasn't right to do something like that. Because she has entire motive to want him dead.
Press.
And what was your sister, Miss Mimi, Miney, like at the time? I botched that so bad.
Well, she was like totally flipped out because she like just shot Dr. Gray. Grey's Anatomy is done, guys.
It has 26 seasons, actually. I think more than that, actually.
I can check here in a second. But I think like she knew, like she like said she did something really bad,
Complain about One Piece being too long.
and like she said she wanted to go with me to apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say all of that to you?
We have no way to confirm or deny this at this time.
Like, yeah.
Okay, so that got us nowhere.
But I think so. She said that she convinced her sister. Her sister wanted to take her back. Now we press here, I think.
You know,
Because we have a
you know
witness in
what?
the area.
You know what? It's going to be about the urn.
Because who was in the area at the time?
Not only that, if she saw the urn and she saw it wrong, because if she saw it when it said "I am" instead of "Ami,"
Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. I guess maybe like taking revenge on Dr. Gray made her feel a lot better. Help her pass on all that. I'd like to feel a lot better too. Mr. Phoenix Wright, the sooner the better.
Is that a threat? That is.
Either that or she's trying to flirt.
She's not.
Says that with the whip at the ready.
Phoenix, that could be very flirtatious depending on who you talk to.
Not
like-
this instance.
I don't know, Deadlock. You've been well known to torture yourself with things.
The fuck are you yapping on about?
I mean, you're going to be willing to play Dokapon Kingdom with me later.
Yeah,
Touche.
harder game to play than Dark Souls.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place, huh? Like, what do you mean?
When you were going to the crime
Going to
scene.
the yeah, because that will put her in the winding way.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what?
Press harder.
Press harder.
Always press harder.
More weight. Think harder. I know you can remember something.
Really
I,
can't.
like, totally can't.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Nuh-uh.
No, I will not.
The fuck you mean, nuh-uh? Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all important?
Very important.
We've got her now.
I ask because it is very important.
Um,
Yes, you do know, Phoenix.
Jesus Christ, Phoenix.
Phoenix, come on. You can't go down this line of questioning without having
you
some
would-
sort of idea of what you're looking for.
Like Phoenix Wright, you can literally infinite combo Magneto, but you can't connect two dots.
When are they adding Phoenix to Marvel Rivals?
If only. Miss Meanie, if you would, well, please conclude the testimony about your testimony. Like, I don't get why, but okay. And bingo, we murder them.
All right.
So
Press-
what do we present, though? Do we present a purse? Do we present pearls?
I think we present the urn.
It's either the urn, the ball, or pearls.
I think it's the urn.
I also think it's the urn.
Yeah, because pearls would have to have been sitting there, still piecing it back together. Like, she would have seen that.
Got her.
Yep, there it is. I finally found the fault.
Shut
Or I
the
guess in
fuck
your
up,
case,
Phoenix.
the crack in your perfect lie.
Ah, Phoenix. That was terrible.
That's it. You know, Phoenix is going to jail.
You know what? Never mind, Phoenix. You're guilty.
I'm sorry, you guys have bad puns and you're going to be calling me out for this?
Yes.
Yes.
You always call out a bad pun, no matter who makes it.
Take a look at this urn.
Like urn?
There are cracks. Do you see them?
I mean, so like, what does that prove? Can we stop wasting time? And I want to get back to my soap operas.
We're getting there.
Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I?
And that's the problem. You still don't seem to understand the position you're in. I propose to you that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could have not seen this person.
Pearl.
Obama!
Obama was not there.
Wait, but she's not here with us right now.
I mean, technically.
I'd like
In
to introduce-
spirit, she is.
That's a
You
crazy
know what?
thing.
Technically not wrong.
That's actually incredibly correct.
It's still stupid.
It is. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Faye's daughter,
JFK.
Pearl Faye.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, and how is this relevant?
Yeah,
It
the
just
former
so
president.
happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh. Ah! Wait, she broke the urn? The ancient urn that will curse everyone?
She accidentally knocked it over with her ball. And spent quite a while trying to piece it back together.
No.
I said this. Yeah, while sitting in the middle of the winding way, like there was no way you could not. Oh God, that is a shot and a half.
That she turned into a ghost.
Well, yeah, no, she shoved her head through her hat.
Yeah, no, that was a shot and a half.
A very stretchy
Very
hat.
stretchy hat. Peach
Yes,
show me
sir.
soda.
On my end, I said it first, so.
It was kind of on my end too. Miss Miney,
I'm choosing to believe that hat is now made out of either pizza dough or mozzarella.
Pearl was right there in the winding way at that time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind.
If my pizza
I think
dough
I've
slash
sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Well, not even masterful. You're adequate at best.
Judge.
Right. You need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness.
Don't worry, Judge, we have everything on recording. It will be watched.
So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
Objection. The witnesses just testified about that. That's right.
And as we clearly seen, she's lied several times.
Sir, I have a clock in my hand. I'm not afraid of putting a cap in your ass. I mean, I was like in the sleeping room.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah,
no way.
I believe her. There's
no.
no way.
Your lies end here. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here.
Contradiction? Where is the contradiction?
Help me, Mia.
That's actually funny, but at the same time...
I think it's in her testimony just now.
Yeah, in her testimony just now, because if she was there, if she was walking back, she would have absolutely seen this, but she isn't. She hasn't.
The only thing, it could be the evidence, because the urn itself, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that.
Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one who was in the channeling chamber, you know?
Oh, right, that.
Alright, Phoenix, you pulled out from somewhere that we didn't think of.
It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So, like, what does that have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact?
Ooh, Phoenix, get her.
I mean, how?
I could see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, Someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. However, you didn't go there by the winding way. That is still a good shot.
But look at the manor guide map. There's no other way. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Except it says partial map, you dumbass.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question.
Objection. Don't ask the question off of the baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
The channeling chamber.
Now's your chance, Phoenix. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eeny Meeny.
Miney.
Now's the time to prove it.
Okay.
Oh, we got the deduction music going.
Yep. That's
Sorry, I was trying to think of what we could actually present.
We don't have to
we are presenting a place, which is the channeling chamber.
Yeah.
Get her.
Well, Miss Miney was here, of course.
What? But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Order! That's why that's. Ah! Mr. Phoenix, Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber.
That we initially believed.
Yes, those are correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eeny was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding?
See, she said it herself. She confirmed it.
Yep.
Like, where was I hiding?
Behind the screen.
Behind the screen. I don't know. I don't know if it wants a specific area, because.
I just behind the screen in general, I guess. Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen?
Yeah, it's probably just anywhere behind there then.
Yeah.
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See?
Her hat, it's getting more torn. My cheese theory is becoming more relevant.
Also, can we just talk first? Can you pull up the court record really quickly?
What do you want to say?
I know what
Profiles. Those eyes look very similar to her sister.
Well,
I guess. I mean, they are sisters. That doesn't really mean much, I guess.
But at the same time, they very much have different.
Oh, I think
looks.
she means like with this profile, like with this new angle.
Yeah, with this angle, she looks a lot like her sister. So
I guess, but she's also angry right now, so that just might be.
I mean, maybe,
Well,
but
she was also just committing murder, so.
Continuing on.
See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin on me, slime ball. Now, Miss Miney, one so young as you should be saying, "Shut it, Gramps," as if you know exactly how old I am. I'm sorry.
This pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along.
We're almost to the end. Oh, new animation.
The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this.
Box.
A clothing box.
I didn't have to ask. I knew that was the obvious answer.
Yeah. Miss Miney, how you were able to hide at the scene of the crime is very simple. You
Oh.
were hiding inside this box.
That tiny little box, no person could fit in it.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproven. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was near the side room. That whole time. Mr. Wright? I'm scared.
Mr.
You
Wright?
think you can prove
Yes,
the clothing
I
box was the
can.
side room murder?
I came with some evidence.
We can.
And
Actually.
now I present a piece of evidence that will prove the clothing box was at the scene of the crime of the murder too.
I think it's,
The folding screen?
I think it's the folding tree. It's the
Because
time.
it has the hole.
Yeah,
Because they both
I
have
think
a hole.
either one, because both of them have a hole in it.
Well, I think
Well,
if we need this,
yeah,
the-
but I think we need something else to corroborate it. Is what we're doing. So we need
Fair.
the folding screen to prove. Yeah, see this. Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid. Is any of the sort of this nano thing? This. What on earth? Ah! No time for you to sit here surprised. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole. About 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
Screen. In a hole in the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
almost got her.
And then Mr. Phoenix, right, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Meenie?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Meenie. You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
Masquerade as Maya Fey.
She had a plan from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No, stop. You're gonna make me release my other side. I can't stand to listen anymore to this foolishness.
Here comes Mo Miney.
With the steel chair.
Oh.
If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix, right, then I have a proposition. This whole idea had the witness removed from the clothing box to the crime scene. Pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime.
Yes, it's quite ridiculous.
It's not possible for one person to do it by herself.
Correct.
It's not possible. It really is impossible. For one person to do all of the preparations, that is.
Need I remind you the foolishly received no mercy?
Wait,
We're getting somewhere. Hold on.
Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
But you can't be serious.
Unfortunately for you, this is Kangaroo Court. We're never serious here. Alright, could someone put a
Miss Miney.
muzzle on that one?
You had an accomplice.
Get
Maya
her.
Fey.
Maya Fey.
This person.
If it wasn't someone from Curran Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Faye household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Wait, my Discord froze for a second. Morgan
Yeah, I was doing that
Faye?
for me earlier.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say for this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it?
We're not done yet.
Yes.
Something's gonna cut us off.
Oh wow, that's a lot of images.
There's one there we didn't see before.
I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
That's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected.
Yes. A gunshot. Dr. Gray was not yet dead. With his last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes. A gunshot certainly isn't something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney. She immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder.
Who's that? Who's that? Laughing at a time like... Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry. Are you still, by chance, evolving?
What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma. Surely, of course it was me.
I killed him.
Do you think... yeah, do you really think someone of the Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
Excuse me?
I mean, to be fair, this is somewhat conjecture and guessing at what happened.
Somewhat, but we have substantial evidence to back it
We
up.
have substantial evidence to try to push it, but it still require a little more, I feel. Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
We've
we've
already established this!
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
to kill Dr. Gray.
Phoenix, come on.
Phoenix, we know.
I feel like
Phoenix.
you throw something random at Phoenix and he just gets confused.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was going to say.
You just broke down. You don't get to say that.
I didn't have a complete breakdown, only a half one.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Meenie want to kill Dr. Gray? We've already established this!
We've already established this.
Yeah, but we want to
Yeah.
we want to establish it again. Do it again.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna... Exactly what I was gonna say, too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a
I need a
motive.
sledgehammer for this.
Hit Phoenix with it, it might jog his brain.
I want to hit everyone with it.
Including the judge?
Maybe. Apparently hitting him with a whip is fine.
He can take it.
Yeah, we know this motive, Phoenix. Shut up.
I mean, it's newspaper clipping, too.
Yes, the second one.
Yeah.
Huh. Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers.
What?
Phoenix,
That's
right.
How was that wrong? How was that wrong?
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Okay, it wasn't
Yes.
wasn't wrong.
Yes.
That was weird. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? You just said that your sister's spirit totally said that.
Yes!
Now, of course, we can't actually use that because she's.
I got bullshit. We had that online. We have that on written down record.
What do you mean by that? See now, stupid Gramps. I'm like going to explain, so like, please listen, okay?
I hate this lady so much.
We're almost
It's been
done.
over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I like wanted revenge, then like I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like the guy that thought of the spirit thing was like Dr. Gray. It was like a total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know.
I'm gonna strangle her. I might be arrested for it, but I'm gonna strangle her.
I had to step away for a minute, but I'll be back.
I shall read for the time being. Pathetic Mr. Phoenix Wright. Failed to support your own theory. The end.
You're worse at this than your father. I hope you know.
I haven't lost yet. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. Revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place.
She had a Oh my god.
I have a 5-second memory span. She had no motive. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. That we
You're
don't have.
making Goldfish look good.
You don't even have a truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. It's just so many faults, Mr. Wright. You should really learn your place.
Come on, we have her. We have her.
Yes, see, like, that's what I, like, told you.
So apparently her numerous breakdowns let us figuring this out, and the fact that she said...
I'm gonna serve you a slice of humble pie. Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Miney.
Yeah, hold it.
Mia, are you coming clutch?
Please.
Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. Alright. That was very easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, we presented a compelling case. Let's be honest here.
You can't lose faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for murder. But you know, they blame me for Maria's murder. I had nothing to do with it. We're all trained for this crime.
Really?
Come on now. Listen, Phoenix. Everything's happened for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. Also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. That was a quick minute.
Incredibly quick minute.
Time is up, Mr. Phoenix. Your final answer, please. Want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did you kill a victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this? Well, we have to, otherwise we're fucked.
Don't worry, we're almost at the end of the case.
Yep, no matter what, we have to press on.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Mindy had a motive.
Too bad, you're too late. The cross-examination has already ended, after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? What are you doing? You're supposed to be on my side. Von Karma only cares about a perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I'll be able to knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will blow you my way. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue to cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a second here. Be continued.
Part 2.
I didn't think it was going to stop midway. I thought we were right at the end of the case, but I guess we got a little...
No, I feel like we're going to have to be talked with Morgan as well this time.
Probably. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.